Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Manor Lords. Welcome to my little farm. We're going around basically collecting wheat here. And, it's working. I got a little bit of, time crunch here. It's September already. Barely finished this harvest. There's so many farmers here. Goodness gracious. Whew. And the winter's coming, as they say in the Game of Thrones. So we gotta hurry up and get all our wheat inside, get our barley inside. These are some of the houses that I've built. Built quite a few. Now I've got a few comments on this game. I'm about to write a review. I got a lot to say about the piggies here. Yeah, these are, I got a bunch of notes over here. So basically, what I wanted to say was that the pigs should function a lot more like sheep instead of just having a backyard extension, where you buy, uh, 4 pigs. Even if you have 3 families living in this house, they can only have, even if it's a giant plot like this, they can only have 4 pigs. That's kind of weird. It doesn't work. It should function more like the sheep. The sheep you can order from the livestock trader, which I think you should be allowed to order pigs from the livestock trader. That's this right here. There's no pigs in this list, which doesn't make sense. If you're gonna farm animals, like pigs, they should be on that list in the trader. So you can buy them, and then you should be able to have a lot of pigs. Like if you have a big plot like this, and instead of apples grown here, I could have pigs already ordered and producing meat. It gives a little bit more advantage. Apples are 50 silver and pigs pans are 20 silver, so uh you know it's a choice for you know the skilled. Like, it's a really tough choice. Ooh, I saw lightning over there. Might be a chance of a fire here. Well, we've been building a lot of wells in the other regions. I have 8 other regions with towns built in them now. There's been a lot of development there. We haven't seen any fires yet, so I think we're good for now. Got a lot of pack mules walking around these days. This is a nice little view. Um, they don't walk through each other. They actually like get in the way of each other. That can be a problem here and there, but my streets are wide enough to where it's okay right now. Oh, now it's auto-saving it. That's why it paused a little bit. This is my tavern where Billy Bob Joe and his wife, Alita over here, they get on and get drunk while everybody else is working middle of the harvest. Hold on, we got stacks exposed in the fields. Y'all get that wheat in there. Get it in the farmhouse. Man, yeah, you can't be wasting this wheat. Now, I want it all in the granary by, you know, top of the hour. It's raining hard. You get moving. It always has to rain in September. Like, I should have had this all done already. This guy's plowing in the rain. That's hardcore. Now, we gotta get above the rain here. Oh, ooh. That's the money going into the trader. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. We got 6,687 regional wealth. Now, as I was saying about the pigs, should function a lot more like sheep. Anyway, the butcher over here, he doesn't have an option to butcher the pigs. I have a butcher here, right here. This is the butchery, and these people, you know, they should be making sausages right now. I have plenty of meat. Uh, you know, I am importing salt, so I might even take this down to like 20, maybe 35. 35 salt, 35 meat. But see, look, when you switch it over here, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna pause this because I don't want to actually do it, but I don't want them to start killing my sheep. But you don't have a you don't have pigs here. Where are the pigs? Where are my pigs? You know, where are my pigs? So that's an issue. No, we should be making sausages here, but I don't see any sausages yet. At least we don't have negative sausages right now. I've seen that negative number creep up in places. I'm not sure why, but yeah, there's a lot of people going to get wheat here. Do I need all these farmers? Well, I have 200 wheat, 54 barley. That's all up. Now, I do have to kind of pause this because I don't know. I need to switch these. Yeah, I guess I don't need to pause it, but I do need to switch these. If I don't, the fertility will be very, very low. And we won't get much of a crop. Anything below like 40 to 50%, it's pretty poor. 30% is about as high. Well, 40% is pretty high. It's about as high as we get for barley. Wheat, yeah, it's about 60% at its highest in these fields. We don't get a whole lot. This year we got 200 wheat and 50 barley. Next year we'll probably get about the same. It's not a whole lot more. Now see, they're plowing by hand with the oxen who are also, you know, plowing. I think that's important. That way you don't waste any of the farm hands' labor. Like they get to work, and they actually do. They probably do faster, a lot faster than the one ox. You know, all these families working together, they do way more work than one ox. That's probably like, you know, 3 or 4 oxen worth of you know, work going on right there. Manual labor. Look at them. They're like, they're always like walking back. Like there's somebody always walking. They're just tilling and walking, keep it moving, keep it moving. It's almost like a railroad or something. It's kind of crazy. This is nuts. They never stop walking. And now it's done. Now the whole field is plowed. Now it's nuts. You know, there's 20 families. Basically, yeah, 20 families right here. They're like, all right, now what? We're done. So go to the next field, fools. Why are you standing around like? What are you doing? Go. They're like, they're all stunned, but they're standing in a very straight line. I wonder what this is about. Is this intended? Is this a bug? I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this happen. I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit. Oh, they're not moving. Okay, never mind. You can just stay there. I don't care. What are they all doing? Waiting. Well, they're gonna wait there in the field at least and not go home, which is good because there are people needed elsewhere. Okay, now they're moving. I was like, you guys need to get to plowing. All right, most of these fields have oxen. All of these 6 have oxen. 7, 8, they have oxen. 9, there's 8 oxen. There's only 8 oxen. But this field they could plow. This field they could plow. This field they could plow. But they were just standing there when they got done with that little field. Okay, this is a problem. I cannot have them standing there. Today's my birthday. Woohoo! Oh, so congrats, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My farmers, they've all gone and stood in a military fashion. I don't know why they're doing this. They're waiting around to plow the next field. I guess they decided this is enough people. They don't need any more. They don't want to move. Why don't you plow this field though? Or like go sow a field or something. I don't know. Did I make a mistake? Let's go see if this is happening over here too. Well, they've just gotten done with the wheat. So now they're gonna transport it all 781 wheat and 359 barley. Some of it might have gotten damaged by the rain. I don't know. It always seems to like raining when I while I'm harvesting. That's a pretty good harvest. 1.1 thousand crops. There's a lot of crops. So shoot. That tax is 5.2 thousand. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of barley or wheat. So I have this trade with him and Ruth for grain, which is great. And I also have one for barley. And I'm gonna give them apples. I'm gonna put someone in here. Oh. Hold on. I need to take someone out of something else. Maybe that. Right. So, either do the same for this one. Go over here. This is the one. So, I need that. Ooh, yep. And I also need to not have them sow the wrong thing over here. We're getting very close to sowing the wrong crop. Hold on a second. That should be wheat this year. And this year, this should be barley. So it'll be wheat. Wheat. Barley. 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 wheat, 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 barley, 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 wheat, wheat, and barley. Did I forget this one? Yeah, it should be barley. So, each of these fields should be running the highest percentage thing. I know I could run flax and get a ton of that, so, and make money off of that, so I might actually do that this year, because these areas where I get 100%, let's see, let's look at our flax fertility over here. Well, it's pretty much everywhere, but mostly it's in the middle. These fields. So I could have one odd, well, whatever's the lowest for barley here. Yeah, these are not. I don't need that much wheat. I think I'll take flax there, and I need my barley. I need a lot of barley. So 3 flax fields. Do here, here, and here. It should be enough. And then this is barley, wheat. One. So I gotta start counting them actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 10? It has 9. 3 flax, 9 barley, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheat. That's more barley than me. Well, that's probably good. Probably okay, because we need the barley. We don't really need that much. We have a lot of wheat already. And we still have a stock of flour. Like, I think it'll be okay, especially since, there are a lot of other regions producing grain. Could get grain from them. Could get wheat from them. Because their wheat fields are like brand new and green, probably get, these are too, but we have an obligation to produce wheat and barley. I got more wheat this year than I did barley. Maybe next year I'll get more barley than I did wheat, and it'll kind of even it out. But I need to start throwing flax in there, because that's how I make my gambesons. These things right here, at the bottom of this list. Next to the bottom. So, we're gonna just let that go now. I need to do the same thing for all of the fields around the entire village, though. So next year this will be wheat, 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 wheat. So I'll be wheat, and I have to pause it because there's just not enough time. This will have to be fallow. You know, this is meant to be a barley field, and when it's not producing barley, it's just going to be foul because it'll be a waste of time to farm it for wheat, just low wheat fertility. Now, these fields produce barley. I'm not sure what these fields were supposed to do. Before. Looks like their fertility is very poor anyway. I guess this one could be wheat. Yes, that's pretty low. Jeez. These will be barley. I guess these could be either or. You know, medium fertility in barley and wheat, so. I guess these are supposed to be some wheat fields, but I think it's gonna be too much for them to farm. Well, they have plenty of people. Make these higher priority. And I'm not gonna, you know what? No. I'm not gonna plant these fields. They'll be fallow. I think I planted them last year. That's why they're so low right now. Because these would be barley and wheat next year. This is barley and wheat this year. That's right, it was. So, I'll just switch all of these. The ones in a grid like this are pretty easy. I just kind of don't even have to think about it. I just go down in a row. All done. Except this one, so whatever. Guess it's not done harvesting over there in the corner. The rest of them are done. What I really don't want is for them to start sowing the wrong crop. That'll really mess me up. So you take care of this now. And see, this starts sowing wheat again. Barley again. No. That. And you gotta burn the field, I gotta plow it again. God. Whatever. Can't have them all. Ooh, I started these too. I just haven't. They're not even done with this. Let's see. So 2 are wheat. Let's do. Barley here, wheat here. Yes. Leave these fallow. Let them replenish. Maybe just get some flax out of them. Since these are already plowed, screw it. You know, can you get flax out of these? Probably. Not really on this last two, but definitely on this one. But we got a lot of planting to do, so I'll make these like medium priority. These are like a higher priority. Oh God. Why are there so many trees in the middle of my fields? Stop planting trees in my fields. Ah, Jesus. That's just gonna cut down the little trees. Everything kind of slowed down now. It just don't let us click in on my farms. Man, they've been working day and night. Get that harvest in and sell those crops. Sowing at night. That's interesting. Guess that makes sense. So many times. I think everything's been sown. Looks like next harvest will get a bit more barley. Another thing I wanted to address about the butcher is a requirement for salt. Now I understand your butcher has to have salt to make his little, his sausages. But, we don't have a lot. Ooh, we got +3 sausages. Alright. We don't have a lot of salt. I mean, within all our regions here. Look at all these regions here. Actually, I'm going to keep that up. Check this out. Okay, he requires 1 salt and 1 meat per 2 sausages. So, equal parts salt, equal parts meat to make sausage. And the spoilage is low versus the medium spoilage of the normal meat. And I get that. That works great. However, the salt deposits that you made, Greg, all over this map, they're all just normal deposits. They only have like 100 or 200 salts in each. Now, I know they're supposed to replace the iron deposits, but they used to have rich iron deposits, sprinkled in. Like, there's a rich iron deposit. I know that's the only one on this map, but usually every map there's like 1, maybe 2, but at least 1 on this whole map. You don't have any rich deposits of salt. So let's see here. This is as far as zoomed out as I can go. 1 here. That's it. That's all that's left. Once that 1 little deposit is gone, I won't have any more salt, So I don't know how you guys expect me to operate when I have to import salt. Like, I'll have to buy salt from the trader. Now, I have better deals, but even with better deals, I have better deals in this town. It reduces all foreign import tariffs by half at the trading post, effectively reducing foreign import prices by 5. Wonderful. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to the trading. These are all my little people, my traders. No, that's a tavern worker. My bad. This is a trader. These are my traders. Anyway, everybody's spread out. So, my trading tab here says salt. It's crafting material, and I'm importing it right now. It costs, I'm going to bring the import up, actually. It costs 9 silver, or 9 coins. So 9 silver coins, and meat costs import price is 7 for meat. So 7 for meat and 9 for salt. Might as well import the sausages. But, man, these trees look cool. This town looks so cool with the sun coming up. You know, it just needs a little more TLC, and then on that pig trade, and that'll make everything better. The pig trade, and then add rich salt deposits so I can build a deep mine on it, so I can have, you know, a supply of salt. You know, otherwise it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Not, you know, you really gotta have a deep mine. At least one deep mine on a salt deposit somewhere on the map. Otherwise, my dream of this, you know, beautiful 8-town kingdom that working together to help each other produce bigger and larger farms and villages with more money and more goods and more of everything the developer made, you know. I want to have this thing bustling. Like, I want 1,000 people up in here. Like, I have 42,000 gold right now. You know, and he added this royal tax. My royal tax is about 5,000 every year. 5.2 thousand. It's my Molotov's worker. But I need more. Like, I want more. And you should put a cap on the royal tax. The royal tax gets too high. It can't be infinite. I mean, then it's like, because you have a cap. You have a carrying capacity for all the resources and everything in your region. Like, you can only put so many workers in that iron mine. That iron mine, you know, even though it's a deep mine, it only produces so many iron every day. So this guy's poor sick. And you need an apothecary class or trader to start healing these sick people. Poor Linhart here. He's useless until he gets some herbs, some medicine. Anyway, so I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I just want to be thorough. Like, I think the pigs could easily be implemented in that way. Just buy them at the livestock trader. You know, you build a big burgage plot, okay, with a big backyard. It's like a big, you know, not pasture space, but pen space. Call it animal pen space for the pigs, and that makes sense to me. And I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna write a big report and post it. I've got a lot of ideas, but put a cap on the tax, because royal tax is ever increasing, right? It's exponential. Okay, exponentially growing royal tax, but your village is exponentially growing to a point. Like, I've been growing faster than the tax is growing, which is great. But it's gonna get to a point where if all 8 of these territories have, you know, large towns that utilize every resource in the zone as efficiently as possible, and keeping their forests up and keeping their, you know, food supply up and all of that, they're still gonna get, you know, essentially, you know, game overed by the royal tax if you don't put a cap on the tax. Like, make it a cap that makes sense, though. Like, make it hard, you know, make it appropriate. Like, it keeps increasing until it gets to a number that sustainably, you know, reasonably paid, if you have all 8 regions working well together and producing as much goods as they possibly can. Maybe the developer's waiting to see somebody create that perfect, you know, city, and tell him, okay, this is how much tax you know, all of these 8 large towns can produce in the perfect city environment. You know, the perfect kingdom, like where everything, all the trades as smooth as possible. You know, I've made a beltway right here. I've made a road system here that wraps all the way around all 8 regions, and it just goes through each region's main town. But you know, some of them can like shortcut too. So there's like a beltway right here, and this main beltway is you know, this is the beltway right here. It wraps around Wallenbrand. It goes right through Goldhof here. Goldhof, you know, your pack traders are going to come down this hill or up this hill and come from downriver over there, basically. And this is the 2 places they'll come. I made this road right here. It's not. It's a little steep, but it's not any steeper than some of the other ones I've seen. Uh, you know, there's kind of a ridge right here as it goes. It starts from the south and goes north up here. So some of these roads have to like go around that huge ridge, like this one here. You know, kind of cuts. This road cuts around and then wraps around downhill, sort of like a switchback. And even then, it's still pretty steep in some places. So there's like a dip in the road right here. I don't understand it, but this is the King's Road, not mine. But you put a dip down there. Looks like a crater or something. And then this is a step. Like, you're walking on this road, and then boom, you gotta climb over this thing. Okay. Anyway, just notice that. Trying to let the supply of fish here grow, but they're seasonal. It's gonna take a long time for that supply of fish to grow back to where it was. It's been so diminished. I guess they kind of shrink in the winter like berries. Like, they grow when the berries grow, and you know, maybe next year I just won't fish at all. I just won't fish. And when I do go back to fishing, put a strict cap of 350 over there, because that really kind of screwed us. I mean, the fish got us through for a while, but we really drained that resource until we could get more things in here. Hofstetten has berries. You may ask, why do they have berries? They don't have a berry deposit. Well, that's because I import berries all the way from over here. So this trader goes, you know, and trades, I think, what, like fish for berries or something like that? Let's see what it is. Yeah, leather. He trades leather for berries with Echinos. And order more mules. I actually need more stable space before I order more mules. But all of these have a mule, which is wonderful. Let's build them some stables. I'm gonna pause it while I build things. That'll be the new rule. I just pause while I build. Actually, I can't build. I don't have any timber. Why is there no timber? Well, probably because he logged all the timber in this area. So log it here. Now, those loggers seem to get bugged out if any part of that circle, their work area, is touching another region, they'll just stop and go home and wait instead of logging. I think that's an issue, especially if you like own the adjacent region. They should just be like, okay, we'll just go log up to the edge. I don't know. Otherwise, you get like this line of trees at the edge, and it looks odd. Kinda. Okay. Anyway. Like this, it shouldn't. They wouldn't be there. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Like if two loggers are logging here, logging here. Why are these trees in just a straight line like that? You know. Okay. Anyway. Maybe asking for too much. It's actually a great spot for it. Put the hitching post there. And there. I can always relocate those later if I need to. Just need 3 for now. 3 will do it. Oh, let's face this way though. Let's get to work. Now, none of these territories have a way to process the barley or the wheat. They don't need to process the barley yet because nobody has a clay roofed house yet. Clay roof tile house. They're not demanding. They're not demanding entertainment or beer yet. So we're just gonna stock up on their barley. That's not a problem. They'll farm it and stock up on it, and then eventually, you know, shove a stock of ale, right? So there's no issue. We just replenish that each harvest rather than having like, you know, negative ale for a long time because we're producing it just as fast and we have no surplus. Produce it as fast as we can drink it. We got no surplus. Need to build a surplus and then start drinking. And make sure we're producing at the same time as we're drinking. Always be planting barley every year. Somewhere, you know. Now, Hofstetten might need a bigger farm, but they're getting it done. I mean, they're sowing this. It's October. It's pretty much perfect, actually. It wasn't a lot. They didn't get a lot. But what they have, what little they have, you know, they deserve a windmill. Alright, now I got 16 stables, please. It's a lot more than I had before. I can go ahead and order This mule. Don't want him to run away. Alright, so they don't have any wood either, do they really? Why man go Hofstetten? I don't have any timber or planks. In Hofstetten. No timber, cannot build anything. Kind of embarrassing, actually. I'm gonna come back here to make sure this is done properly. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to experiment. Alright. You work within that whole space and make sure you get the edge. Alright. So they're just gonna wait around another day. These fuckers. Alright. They don't have enough people to be throwing around like that. And I gotta be really conscious of this too, like, you know, the flow of people to we'll put them in here. I'm just waiting. Nice gathering. Maybe they fixed it. We'll see. If it goes to gather wood. Gotta decide what I'm gonna build in each area. Right here, I can't build anything. But I need windmills. I need windmills like every single zone. Windmills and motels is... And I need them to be efficient. Can this go here? Just put it here and move the manor. I don't know. Wait. This is 99 efficiency there? Oh shit. I think the wind would be coming from the northeast, right there, down this river. So it would be like... Big I do. Try to consider wind direction. Oh. Windmill efficiency. Facing northeast. Perfect. Placement of these windmills is actually kind of important. Maybe that'll be the focus for a little while. I gotta place the windmills, and then I got to wanna try making some more houses, because they're gonna need something to work on for like construction for the winter while everybody's sort of just, you know, not farming or doing anything on the farm. Let's see. Here would be a good spot if it can work right there. Can I do that? That's not great. This is great. This is better. I don't see a better spot for it. This might work. Meh. Needs to face that way. What I'm gonna do is like wrap this thing. I'm gonna wrap this road around this farmhouse. It's gonna have like a curve. Down here like this. Actually, all the way to that well. Well, maybe not that far. But it's gonna curve, and I'm gonna make the curve really wide, as wide as I can get it. And we can cut through this way like this. Because they probably would have done something like that too. Now the reason for this, instead of straight lines here, I actually redo this part. I'm gonna fit something here. Right? I'm not sure what. I'm gonna fit something here. Probably maybe a malt house. You know, like some kind of thing. Alright, you'll see what I'm doing with this road here. Just hold on. I'll place this first. Oh, yeah. It's his Manor Lords. What's up, Mrs. Cake? Mrs. Cake. Hi. Wait, am I... Hold on. Am I streaming on Twitch too? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I am streaming on Twitch. Oh, man. I totally forgot I was streaming to Twitch too. Hey, I'm good. How are you, Mrs. Cake? No one from YouTube is coming to watch me. I'm streaming on YouTube as well. That's my main account, youtube.com/@Pidley. I mean, that's my main thing. I play Fortnite mostly, but I'm gonna take a break from Fortnite to play Manor Lords because I enjoy this game. I love city building. I love the mechanics. Greg, the developer, has been staying on top of all the input from the community and listening to us and like making this game better. It's so cool. I yeah, and like I love this style of game. Like I used to play Stronghold and Crusader and Crusader 2, all those games. They're just kind of almost just like this, but it's really similar. And it's the nostalgia is real. Like it's so it's so cool. What is it, Miss K? Hold on, let me I'm making my windmill. You might be like, all right, what's with all the curvy roads? Well, I gotta throw in a motels here around the farmhouse, and I want to put the windmill at the right angle. See, that's important. It has to do with the efficiency. Right? Efficiency doesn't have to do with its proximity to the market, like I thought previously. It's got to do with like, like the wind direction and the angle of this thing and all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure actually. I might be lying on that, but I'm gonna put it facing northeast because that's where the wind should be coming from. I might even put it here so that yeah, that's a good spot right there. And I might even have this road wrap a little bit more. I kind of curl about it like that. That's sort of like, I don't know. I guess that'd be enough. I'll give it like a little, you put something here, like pack station or something in that little spot. Pack station there, a couple there, one there. Throw in a market in this weird, spot. You got this nice open circular space, which looks cool. I like two here. You've never seen it, YouTube. Wait till you see my big cities. These are like my little tiny hick towns. Like these are nothing compared to the other towns I made. Let me show you something. This is the whole map. This is all 8 regions, right? So in each region, I have a town. This town was the one I started in. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause it so you can hear the rain. Yeah, I've been playing this map a while. These are my apple orchards, my fields that I've planted. I got roads running through them. I split them into quarters here, like four. That's one on the end is three, but each is four. And then a road, and then. Well, this is just one town. Hold on, this is the adjacent town. This is the mining town. So I mine these hills down in here for this deep mine, and and then and then I have these magnificent fields that I've got these workers sowing. They're plowing by hand, and I got eight oxen. No, six. Was it eight? Wait, no. I forgot my farm was. I think I have. Yeah, no, I have 8 oxen working these fields. And then in the back here, I've got more. I've got vegetable farms, which are in the form of burgage plots about to be built here. The farmhouses, they sort of run around the perimeter of the farm here. I got one here, one here, one over there, yonder. I built another storehouse and granary down here just because there's gonna be eventually a lot of more traffic over here. Now, this is the row right here. Like, if you want a scenic view, this is it. You can even sprint now in first person mode. Like, this is the busy road that everybody likes to travel. You come in through here, right? You come around. This is the tavern. Coming up on the left. That's to the right. That's the malt house where they turn the barley into malt, and the malt is actually what's used to make the beer. So you can't make the beer with just raw barley. You gotta process it first, and then this is the tavern here. So the tavern keepers, they gotta go get the malt from the storehouse after the malt house worker makes it. And this is the windmill. Pretty much runs all year round. It's a big, beautiful windmill. I love this windmill. Right at the top of the hill. And from this windmill, you can see the entire farm. What is this right here? This is an old stone cutter's or hill or workshop. Yeah. There's a lot of fields. They're sowing crops now. And actually doing all kinds of stuff. They're plowing, sowing, guiding oxen, transporting crops back into the granary. Now, let's see. You think I should go contribute to the community? And yeah, sure. Hold on, let me see. I'm not missing some of the chat here. I might need to reset my chat window because honestly, I forgot I was streaming to Twitch. I'm simulcasting here. Twitch and YouTube. I think you'd be amazing. Well, I appreciate that. I take that as a compliment. And I love this game. Like, I just love it so much. I can't stop playing. Honestly, it's kind of a problem. It's like kind of like taking over my life a little bit. But I'd rather play this than Fortnite right now. I don't. It's so beautiful. And like, he just updated it to Unreal Engine 5 and all the hard work on the shaders and everything, the lighting, the volumetric clouds. It's so like gorgeous. And my PC runs great when I have like a 600-person town. Well, this one's 400 people, 411 people, but the other town, yeah. I need the view distance to increase because when I zoom out, like, to see my whole town, stuff starts to disappear. Yeah, it's a problem. Cats and dogs. That's a great name. How to take a break? Dude, yeah, you got to. You got to take breaks. There's a balance, right? You can't just be like consuming all of this, like, all the time. So you get a little jaded too. It starts to lose a little luster, and you start to like neglect other things in life and then regret things, and it's not worth that. So, no, I can't see any legs, right? But like, I want to. I just found like a new job opportunity, so I'm stoked. Like, I'm not gonna be unemployed anymore, and now I could just do this at my leisure instead of like trying to grind YouTube and Twitch to hopefully gain popularity and make it monetized and Twitch partner and make a living. Yeah, right. Like, not in the short amount of time I have before my fucking savings run out. Okay, yeah, we gotta get a job, and that we can go play at our leisure. Yeah, cats, that's full time. I've been doing it full time for months, but I'm kind of also juggling a lot of other stuff. I've got a I've got a 3-year-old to look after by myself for half the time. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm looking for jobs. I'm like I'm recovering from a spinal surgery. They literally cut me in half and screwed me back together. I'm held together by 3 screws right now in my vertebrae. Like they reconstructed my spine. Took out the old disc and put in a titanium cage. So now I'm just sort of like trying to heal. As you can notice, like my hair's all like that. Like yeah, like I'm horizontal right now. I'm lying down. I'm not sitting. I'm actually lying down while I'm playing the PC. You may actually be a little bit shot, like, take it back. But how is that possible? It has to be possible. It's the only way I can play. If I'm sitting down, I'm in too much pain in my back. So I gotta play horizontally. Yeah, for recovery, dude, just lie down and play games. But I've run out of money, so it's gotta end. We gotta get back to reality. I have another career as a backup, like a couple of them, which are really good, and they just take time. It's a day job. It's a 9 to 5. You can't just like play Fortnite all day, but that's no big deal. There's still like 4 to 6 hours left of the day. Like if you live close to work, okay, you don't have to commute too much. You can maybe squeeze that a little bit more. I only need like 8 hours of sleep. But I'll only be able to do it for like 3 days a week when I don't have my son. Because when my son's here, he takes priority. And oh my God, I love all these trees in the fall. It's so cool looking. And oh man, when you zoom all the way in, you could see the sunset really well in the clouds. I should have zoomed in. You don't see it from a bird's eye view as well. It looks kind of bland, but when you go all the way down here, the sky, it just lights up in the sunset. Yeah. The seasons, right. Yeah, the seasons are great. Um, I got the cosmetic day and night cycle turned on, so the sunsets and the sunrises here are just gorgeous. It's really cool. Um, and I like this time of season too. November, everything looks crisp and like cold and like yet still like vibrant and colorful, and I don't know. My favorite time of year, personally. Yeah. I always like November for the food, like the harvest. You got Thanksgiving, eat a bunch of turkey. Yeah, I will join you. Send me look up my YouTube too. I have a community page there I look at a lot. At least you can leave some comments. I'll probably post something about Manor tonight, and I'm gonna write a review and some suggestions to the developer about like the pig pens, the animal pens I mentioned earlier. I think the pigs should function more like the sheep. You know, if you have a big backyard, you should be able to have a lot of pigs, and you just buy them from the livestock trader. You know, there should be a pigs on here, right? And then you can kind of have like pig breeding in the development branch. Put it over here, like right past sheep breeding, like sheep breeding first, and then you can do pig breeding. You know, and and another thing is this butcher is making um he's making a lot of sausages, but yeah, oh, the link's broken. I'll have to fix that. That's my bad. Oh, I know why the Discord link is broken now. Yeah. I need to change that. That's my bad. I'll put the right link up there in a little bit. Um but yeah, the butcher, you know, he could use the you could put pigs on here, right? I'm gonna pause it so we don't start killing my lambs and sheep. But you could put pigs right here, and he could slaughter pigs for me, and that would be really cool, right? And then you could have for the sausages. I've been running out of salt because they put salt deposits in so you can make sausage, but they didn't put rich deposits of salt. So they replaced the mining deposits in the region with the salt, but they need a rich deposit so you can put get the deep mining. When you get the deep mining branch, you can put a deep mine there on the salt, so you have infinite salt. You don't have to import it. Because if you have to import the salt to make the sausages with this butcher shop, it's not going to be worth it. I'm not even going to build the butcher shop, really, especially if you can't butcher pigs either. And they put a cap on the maturity rate of these sheep, right? It's like two sheep every, whatever. I think it's like every few days. I think I calculated it as like 20 sheep every 5 months or something. I forget. It's on the forum or the Steam community thing. I should look it up. But it's capped. It's capped, right? And, you know, so you need another source of meat. So pigs could be that source of extra meat. And, yeah, you definitely need rich salt deposits. The other thing that the game needs is a cap on the royal tax. Because you can have the perfect society, right? All these kingdoms working beautifully together with maximum harmony. Like I've got one here in Waldbrand, one here in Nuzlo, you know, and all of these towns could be upgraded to large towns and be farming all of their resources as efficiently as possible. And eventually, if that royal tax keeps increasing and increasing exponentially, it won't matter. It won't matter how good they are. They'll eventually be swallowed by that royal tax. It'll be game over. So right now, my annual royal tax is 5.2 thousand coins each year, and I have 44,000 coins in my treasury. So I've got enough to cover it, and obviously these other smaller towns on the in the other regions have a lot of room to grow. So a lot of potential income to gain from there. But the economy as a whole, with all of these regions combined, has a limit. It has a carrying capacity. And I think the annual royal tax should reflect that. Like at some point, it has to be, it has to stop increasing. That tax, it might be at 20,000 silver a year seems to me like a ballpark figure. Like we could handle that. I predict my territory should be able to produce, you know, uh, probably like 50, you know, 20 to 50,000 gold or silver coins every year. But like, it's gotta be capped. Can't just let it go. Anyway, I'm done ranting about it. I'm mad at the king, dude. Like, he keeps taking all my money. I'm like, God, God, please, like, you gotta stop raising taxes every single year to infinitum. It's no way. There's no way that's sustainable. Is anybody? I can't believe somebody is watching me on Twitch. Does she leave? She probably Mrs. Cake. Probably Mrs. Cake. You there, Miss Cake? Gosh, someone's watching. Yeah. Oh, yo. Dude, I totally am streaming on Twitch. I just looked at my stream manager. That's cool. Oh, I got two watchers now. I guess that other watcher would be me, right? On YouTube, if you want to watch it on my YouTube page, it'll be in a lot higher definition and more clarity. You can look at it in 1440p, the way I'm looking at it right now, and automatic transcoding and all of that stuff. So, ooh, I'm gonna zoom up a little bit here, get a better view. I don't like the rain. I think it rains a little bit too much. But people already complained about that, so what he did was he sped up the schedule. And he just sped up the time so that it rains faster, like it gets done raining sooner. I don't know. The weather patterns move faster. It's nothing. I guess it just rained a lot in that, in that region of Europe. I assume this is Europe. Was this England or is this Scandinavia? And where is this supposed to be? I forget. Is this Norway? Like what? Just somewhere in the steppes? I don't know. Bavaria. This could be Bavaria. Oh my god. Bavaria was eventually destroyed. There's a lot of countries that were eventually destroyed. They used to be really big and powerful not too long ago. It's crazy. Middle Ages changed like everything. Countries were created and toppled and created and toppled and like the seasons changing. It's kind of nuts. Everybody's off murdering each other every spring, and then it's summer. They go back and harvest the end of summer and chill in the winter and go inside, drink beer, and drink ale. I mean, and get out of the rain. get. I want to go in this house. I want to get out of this awful rain. God. No. There's no back door over here, but there's not much to look at, honestly. I'm gonna just step out. I think it should enable us to jump in first person. He added a sprint, which is really cool, but I've tripped on things and flown 500 feet through the air. So, like, I've tripped on some rubble from you know, from a burned down building that a bandit destroyed, and with his shatter physics and stuff that it's in the game, I like tripped on it. I like rolled on a log and it threw me into the air 500 yards. It's on my YouTube. So I clipped it. It was so crazy, dude. And, and, and I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was gonna die. Like, what happens if my character lands from 500 yards in the air? Do I die? Is my game over? Is my kingdom? Has my kingdom come? I mean, what? I don't know what's going on. I'm flying in the air. Who knows? But it was a great. It was a great experience, and I got a lot of views. but 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 Lord Jesus, I mean, so he's got some kind of way to lift you into the air. So he should have some kind of some kind of key that just allows you to bump, just jump up in the air just a little bit while you're walking. Shouldn't be a problem at all. I mean, that would enable me to get over this sheep fence rather than walking around it. Like, I don't like the fact that I can't go pet my sheep right now. I can't get over the fence. That guy can. The sheep herders, they can walk through this fence. I can't walk through this fence. And I get that. And that's fine. But let me jump over the damn fence. Please. Please. Please, Greg. Let me jump over the fence. And this one, too. It's ridiculous. I can't jump over a fence. I'm the freaking Lord here. These people are walking through it like it doesn't exist. Why am I prohibited? I'm the Lord of the Manor. Excuse me. I should be able to jump in her cart and let her cart me around, too. That would be very cool. I just press a button while I'm near her, and then she can just cart me. Like, I turn into the logs or whatever she's carrying, and she carries me around. Because then I would just get like a little cinematic view of the city, and I could just look around or like ride a horse. Oh my God, if we could ride horses. I just want to go fast. The sprint is great, but I want to ride at horse speed. So I guess this is like horse speed, but it's not the same. I want to be on the horse and see myself on the horse looking cool. And I want to clad myself in armor and my coat of arms, like on my breast, and my cape. Choose my cape color and all that cool business. We can have all that stuff going on here. Greg, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening. Look at my wheat sprouts! Look at those little cuties. They're so tiny and green and lush. Fervent. It's a fervent green. The little tips are all bright little green tips. I love it. Everything's getting brighter too. Now, I think I messed around in Eka now enough. I want to go spend some time in Emmenruth. This is the other town. I prefer the tavern here because it's sort of like, more central. You can see the manor and the church and this saw pit here and this woodcutter's the fires from these things, the charcoal kiln and the woodcutter's hut, a little ambiance, and there's a lot to look at. There's a lot of, as she said, there's a lot to feast your eyes on. All the selection. You just watch the sky, making molt. I like to hang out at my tavern. Can I jump over this fence? No! Let me jump, Greg, please. Because I want to hang out with my dudes at my tavern. And jump over the table. Like, I can sort of fall upwards onto the table. But if I try really hard. Hold on. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break your table. But gents, let me. I'm gonna do the table dance. I'm doing a jig. Look at me go. Oh, you know you love me fancy footwork. You can drink your fancy ale, you can drink 'em by the flagon, but the only brew for the brave and true comes from the Green Dragon. Hey, hey, rounds on me, gang. All right. Sorry, sorry for dancing on your table. Oh my goodness gracious. I love this game. I just want a horse. Give me a horse. I got a sword, but I cannot brandish it. I want to brandish my sword. He said there will be no first person combat. I get it. I get that, but at least let me kind of like get a horse to walk around on. Let me brandish my sword a little. And I'm not going to attack anybody with it. It's just for show. I get it. You know, I'm a lord. I'm not a, I'm not a fighting man. I'm not a knight. I guess I would be I would be a fighter, but if I could. He won't let me. Greg said he won't let me swing my sword at an enemy. Maybe he's trying to keep me from getting PTSD. I'm not sure. He said it's a city building game with battles. It's not a Total War competitor. And I was like, I like Total War. I love that game. Dude, if we could just have multiplayer battles, I'd be happy. Like, okay, it's not a city builder, I get it. We're not gonna do grand campaigns where, there's multiple armies, I get that. But Greg, let us do multiplayer together. Like, I don't know how you do it because it's a long time scale to play a game like this, to build a city like this. But you could do like small city battles. Like, I've seen someone build a large town in less than an hour and do it. They did it in like 45 minutes. So, I could sit there and city build with somebody for an hour and like maybe have one battle at the end, sort of deciding the whole thing, like who built the best village. Well, we're gonna figure it out at the end of the hour. Then, we have to fight with what troops we have, or somebody has to attack, right? Or somebody can attack. I don't know. Uh-oh. It kind of scares the crap out of me when it autosaves because everything pauses, sort of. I don't know. But we gotta have multiplayer battles because without that, this game will never grow in popularity relative to other RTS games like it. Like, and it'll be cool, it'll look cool. It's another medieval, it's a medieval version of a really beautiful city builder, but like, multiplayer battles. If they were engaging enough, they were personal enough, I don't know. It'd be great. Maybe it's just my dream, but I would play it. Would you play it? Would you play a multiplayer battle? I don't know. I'm gonna shut up for a while. I think that's most of what I wanted to say. These are just artisan houses, but they have a big backyard because I expected to build something grand and fancy over here. This is the armorer's workshop. It's an enormous backyard. What is this lady doing in the corner? That's real sus. What are you standing around for? Halfway in the wall, halfway out. That's kind of shady. No. I really need to jump so I can get over, like, little obstacles like this in first person view. So I can go inside of the house. And he needs to update the interiors. Because, like, that's okay, but... I would just take off. I don't know. I guess that's the image you get when you're looking at from the outside in, right? And we're kind of saying the inside of that. I just want to go in the houses. I got in there. Yes. Oh wait, now it's all weird. Oh, but it's okay, cause I'm in the backyard now. Alright, I can go check out my armorer's workshop. Nope, this is not the armorer. That's the armorer. I want to see him work. Oh no, I got it. I did it. Look at here. This wall is invisible. Ooh, I forgot there's a gate here. I didn't know there's a gate there. I guess I can walk through... I can walk through walls now. Okay. So I used to be impeded by walls. Oh, I still can't get through this one. I can go through the stone walls, but those, man, those this one's made of sticks. Anyway, let's go see my armor. Where is this guy? Where is my armor? Can I make some armor? So after you go, let's stop messing around. After you go through this little part of the town, just get to the stables and the pack stations. Sort of like these are pack stations. I have like 20 pack stations in this one territory. But tannery right here. So weaver's workshop. There's starts my bloomers. Right, that's the end of the stables. There's a bloomer here. See if we can catch one working. There's another one here. Now I've taken a couple of the workers out because he's adding some charcoal to the fire there. Yeah, they're picks, they're mining right here. I like watching them in the bloom, right? They grab that big hunk of glowing molten iron out of there. Well, what I need to do though, yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, he just did it. There's a couple of them. Right, we'll watch this. We'll watch a couple of them. Yeah. Bing! 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 Ooh, it disappeared. And then he picked it up, and now it's going over there. It's like a little slab. You know, obviously it would look cooler if he had something on his shoulder. But I wouldn't put that hot iron on my shoulder, so maybe they need to rethink that. And he should also be wearing gloves. Proper protective equipment on some of these artisan workers, because really, I mean, you got some labor code violations going on in here. No safety protocols in place. I mean, shit. These guys are just grabbing like hot ass coals with the hands and shit. Like, what is that? You can't do that. Put some gloves on. Stupid. What are you doing? Lord have mercy. This is my manor. This is where I'm supposed to be living. Instead of wandering about at night visiting all the young ladies. That's where I'm supposed to be sleeping. Instead of sleeping over here at the tavern. Upstairs in the back of the tavern. That's where I really live. Not in the manor. It's a lot of snow. Starting to fall. Wait. It's December. It's snowing. Let's look. Oh, that looks pretty. I like that. Really, really cool. I love watching the fields just get covered in snow. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna walk around in first person mode for most of this stream because that's all I have to do. Like, I keep the game running and like on pause mode, and throughout the day I'll like add things to it when I'm not streaming, you know, between when I'm eating meals and stuff. Build a little bit here, build a little bit there. And then when I stream, I can just kind of press the play button and let everybody, let everything happen. Now, I kind of want to go across here. They're building some houses across the way, and I wanted to check that out. This town looks so cool, like covered in snow. This is my favorite town when the snow comes. I like to stay in my mining town in the winter. And I spend the spring and summer in my trading town. First town I did was a trading town because, trading sort of central to the game. Export. Well, see, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with these roads. When I'm in first person, it's only when the snow comes around. Do you see that? They sort of like. It's not really when I'm. No. Yeah, I'm not in first person view, and they're still doing this weird matrix thing where they sort of like wobble around. It's only in the winter. Anyway. So, over here, you have some construction going on. And I like to watch them build these houses. So here's a granary. The storehouse, those are already up. I mean, the roads, oh my god. The roads, when the snow hits, it just ruins the game. Is there a setting or something I can change to make that better? I don't know. I thought he had it fixed for a little bit, but then it changed. Well, that ox is going back to get another log, I suppose. He's put one down here. Yeah, I can't. Like, you don't notice it as much when you're zoomed out. But when you're zoomed in, that the roads are glitching out a little bit, doing weird stuff. Like the surface of the road is changing. But I'm sure that will get fixed. This is the early access. Like, this is a very early in the life of the game. Love the sound of that windmill too. Just keeps pumping out flour. How much? We got 1 wheat left. 770 grain. So they threshed all the wheat. That's good. They're done threshing. Now they need to make some flour. Big time flour. Put more people into this windmill. For starters. So we need a little bit more ale. Now that there's no one farming, we'll just take a couple of these people out of here. It's not gonna hurt to take a few. Not that many, just 12, 13 people. That way, we got 12, 13 families to, pull these 3 free oxen, build these, get these logs out here to build these houses. But, let's see how much stable space I got. Let's see, we just built these stables. I'm gonna get some more oxen in here. I might make that 16. Or even 17. I got 3 free oxen. 5 would be great. Yeah, 5 would be outstanding. I mean, got like 40 mules, you said? 30 mules, 15 oxen, 2 horses. Same in the other zone, too. Same amount of livestock. That's pretty much, the standard, I think. Saving. Now, this is my favorite little row. 'Should we go pray for our fallen? There's a few people in the graveyard over here. Yeah. 11 people. Where you going with that log? I love the sound the log makes too as it rolls. Just gonna pull it right through my My charcoal? Okay. Oh, he's going out there. Yeah, they're getting built pretty quick now. I'm gonna go look, check that out. Yeah, put it right there. There you go. This is gonna be cool. Should just go hang out at these vegetable farms, these people. There's gonna be a market out here. We're gonna have, storehouse, a granary. There's a well out here. I think there's a well out here. Better be a well out here. Let me double check that. Nope. It's really hard to check it there in the winter, but you can. Yeah, we did not have a well out here. Whoopsie poopsie. Good, and fix that. Reorient this thing here a little. Okay. Right here. There's your well. Now. Can also put one. There. Maybe one right there. And one right here. Should probably be better on the other side. Put that well over here. I'm sorry, I haven't been building anything. Yo, OG Boss 60, what's up? OG Boss 60. OSIF. Oh, hey. Oh, now you watch me on Twitch too. What's that? Yeah, Mrs. Cake's also watching me now too. I got a fan. I got another fan. She actually likes to watch Manor Lords. Osil, he likes to watch Manor Lords too, I think. Deep down, like low key. He likes to watch me make my little villages and things. We're making a new little residential area out here in the sticks. This is sort of way out next to the forest where I just cleared this land. I cleared it all with the logging camp and the forest, the woodcutter's lodge before I just obviously made all these giant fields. This is all forest at one point. And it all got turned into firewood and planks and timber and eventually charcoal and spears and this needs to get cut. Hold on. I need to get somebody out there to handle that. Yeah. They're just digging. They're digging. Oh man, it's so pretty though. It's quiet little December day. If you watch it from back here, yeah, they're going up. This road goes all the way down to the mines. I think I showed y'all this road before. That kind of kinks, if you kink out back here, or go back up. But then it goes back down. Go through here. Goes all the way down here. This market stalls. down here. They need to get covered. I don't know what these people are doing, not putting a tarp over their stalls. All your leather's gonna get wet, lady. What are you doing? I need more storage house workers, that's why. Anyway. I used to allow the tanner to have a market stall, then I told him he couldn't, so he just left it. He left all his goods there. That's what happened. But he's wasting time peddling at the market, and he should be making leather from the hides. Yeah, that's what I need him to be doing. What's down here? There's another market down here. So we're at 100% efficiency, basically. We got berries, meat, bread, vegetables, apples, fish, and no sausages. But Ekin now has sausages now. Let me see. This is where we just were, and this is the adjacent region. So if we wanted to, we could just walk. We could walk like this. Let's go, instead of zooming out, we'll just walk. We'll walk from Ruth, past the stables, past the deep mine. Ooh, we got new people coming. Actually, I need to add people to this bloomery, because I really want to see this producing. That's why we took people out of that farmhouse. But let me see. Oh, they're not doing anything. Let's see. There's nothing for them to weave. So, But once we get some flax next year, we will get to weaving. Oh yeah, this is gonna be another armorer's workshop, I forgot. Let me see here. I think everything that needs to have people in it. Oh, no. Alt house. Build these. It's our new storehouse and granary. I don't know why I didn't have this built before. Storehouse and granary right beside the windmill and tavern. It's perfect. But that wasn't here before, so I need to get building that. What else do I need to build? I need people on the firewood kiln. And the other firewood kiln. It's the manor. And the saw pits. And I should probably try to manage where I'm gonna pull the logs from this year. I've been pulling them from over here, clearing these logs. I think this year I'm gonna switch to this area. This looks pretty full. And then the following year I'll switch to this area over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna log this sector right here. And I got plenty of firewood, so I'm not gonna gather firewood this year. I got enough firewood for like 6 years. 7 years, yeah. I just log for production. So, for the timber, we're gonna need to put some people in these forester huts. Over here on this side. This one. And this one. And reassign their work area so that they fill in this spot here. And try to overlap them a little bit. This one right here. Overlap them just a little bit. And they're not going to work on that right now. But they will start in the spring as soon as, February, March comes around. Then they'll get into that. Some people waiting around over here. I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all need to be swinging your pickaxe. Swing that pickaxe, Conrad. Anyway. I get pissed when I see my workers lounging around and lousing around. It's not working. I guess hey, you got enough energy to run your mouth. You got enough energy to work. Swing that frickin' axe. We depleted a mining pit. Wait, this is way out of Nuzlo. That's our salt mine. No! Oh, my salt is gone! It's done! I guess y'all go home then. You're released from work for today. Y'all don't have to mine anymore. This is Nuzlo. This is like the smallest town. One of the smallest that I have. There was a lot of stuff I wanted to do tonight, like building in these other territories, but I also wanted to showcase what I've built already, so there's not much to look at. There's not much going on there. They produce roof tiles for me, and that's great, but so does Waldbrand, is the way Goldhoff and Hofstetten. Now, Goldhoff, that's my favorite one. It's nestled right between this little beautiful river here and this beautiful shoal of fish. This shoal of fish over here is frozen right now, but the fisherman's hut workers, they can still fish because we have advanced pond keeping. Now I think these guys should put a little hole cut in the ice, for their little graphic while they're fishing, because it just kind of, it's fine now. Bloody frigid winters. The forests are gorgeous this time of year. Somebody needs to get those up. Oh, you know what? I remember now, there's a woodcutter in Emmenruth that I used to get a tree out of the back of this veggie farm, and I think he's done now. So I need to reassign his workspace. I think that was this woodcutter. So instead of clearing that space, he needs to clear this space. He's like my cosmetic woodcutter's lodge. Like, he clears, like this tree fell down over here, on this road, and I got a random ass tree growing in the middle of my wheat field. So, stuff like that happens once in a while, and just go get the woodcutter to take care of it for you. And he'll take care of it. Yeah, they're constructing houses over here. Let's see if we can make these better. Nah. There's nobody living in those houses yet. We got living space for 164 families, and we only have 131 families living here right now. So we're gonna be growing for like a long, long time. Why do they have a lack of entertainment? That's not acceptable. They've run out of their barley, but they should have. Yeah. Emmenruth is struggling a bit. Might need to build another bakery. Should have two bakeries. This guy could be a baker. I don't know. This guy could definitely be a bakery. I feel like there's a point in the winter where, like, they're so low on food, but there's so much grain. It's just not getting milled and not made it, fast enough, and not made it a flour fast enough. So that house can turn into a bakery, which is, I'm keen on that, actually. We need to stop exporting barley over to Ekanal. I think this. Because we have like no beer. Alright. Now over here we have, let's see, 180 malt, 4 beer, 84 barley, 17 barley here, 2 malt, no beer. So all this stuff has turned to malt now. We're gonna have to trade. Let's see. Got this malthouse worker and this malthouse worker. They're both working. So what I'm gonna have to do is create another malthouse worker over there and another another windmill. And I want to put another bakery in here, but we're just gonna receive the bread. I mean, we've used all the grain already. Let's see. These short ones, the short one right here, I can make this something else. But right now it's an orchard. Or like these right here, like I can make these anything, you know. Whatever I need. But I seem to be processing the flour just fine over there. It's here, that's the problem. Mm. Oh, good. These are all done. Mm. Need to give them some, I just need to send a malt. They got plenty of leather, I know that. Yeah, send malt, receive leather. And then here in Emenruth, we'll send leather and receive malt. Oh, I need a person. Uh, mm, well, let's take one out of here. There's 16 people, so there we go. Shouldn't have any problems constructing things. I have 5 oxen and 16 families unassigned. Get to work. I need to build another malt house right here. What is that, a clay furnace? What do we need clay furnace for? I need a malt house. And we need a stat. That's pretty.
Freshly baked and still warm from the oven.
See how much gold we made this treasure. Oh, we're at 50,000 gold on our treasure now. So we have 830, 39. I gotta add these up. Hold on. Get my calculator out. So 830 plus 139. Let's see. Plus 54. Plus 736. Plus 100. Plus 112. Plus 137. Equals 2,108 gold. Or silver, whatever. 2,108. 2108. So I think that's quarterly, so 2108 quarterly, roughly 8.5 or 9, almost 10,000 every year. So it's like I make 9,000 gold a year from all of my regions, and every year I'm taxed 5.3 thousand. So tax 5,000 by the king, but I'm taxing my regions for like 10,000. So staying ahead of it. I've got well more than enough. Is that right? We are quickly running out of food here. But the issue is, I'm gonna pause it, not just the malt house. It's the windmill too. I need another windmill. And it needs to go in a central location. Thinking could even move the manor. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna move the manor. Um, but the logging camp. Shit, maybe I'll just remove this field. I don't think I need that many dang fields. Or just remove this one. It's a pretty small one. Alright. I don't like to do that. Destroying a field that's already been grown, that's terrible. Those farmers will be heartbroken. I can't do that to them. I just need to reappropriate one of these things, one of these businesses. Or one of these, God, windmills are just so freaking big. You know, I got nowhere to put anything anymore. uh, Efficiency is very poor out here. It will be high right here, but I just don't have space. This could work. This might have worked. Hold on. I do like the motels there, though. I don't want the motels to be anywhere else. Hmm. Nah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to burn this field. It's kind of a weird field anyway. It's all curved. It doesn't make sense. Fuck it. It's gotta be here. It's not gonna be perfect. It's 100% efficiency there, but it's not facing the right direction. So, whatever. I like that spot. Yeah, I don't know. Just needs to be like closer. That's not bad. Mm. Ugh, don't like this the way this windmill is working right now. Let me just do that and that. Call it a day. Guess that's a decent spot. It's just a little crowded over here. Windmills, windmills, windmills. And more windmills. Did I build one here yet? Yeah, I built one right there. And then... Did I build one here? Nope. This one's pointing the wrong way. Well, I guess it would spin either way, as long as it's oriented in that direction. It's fine. Maybe there's a different, breeze blows in a different direction over there. I don't know. Actually, it's almost like that curve was made for it. That's a Hofstetten is turning out to be a really pretty town. I like that it's very linear. Goldhawk's probably prettier, but there's my woodcutter. Finished my moltos. They need to get this supplies up though.
Cheating him? Never.
Hmm. Hmm. I want to put it right here. I don't know if it's gonna fit though.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old drag. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Hmm. Don't think we're ready to build the windmill and gold off yet.
Poor quality, he said. Impossible.
Come on, come on. Only some of the finest wares in all the land.
Maybe I just put it on this side. What if I put it over here? Oh my god, jeez. What is wrong with me? Alright, here we go. Can't decide where I want to put stuff today. Jesus. Two mold houses. I'm getting a little sleepy. A lonesome woodcutters camp we had here. I mean, hunter's camp. Got a little well. And that's it. That's it. They just hunt. That's all they did. Till someone comes along with a cart and transport all that meat to the granary. Takes a suspiciously long pause before it upgrades the church. It's kinda made me nervous. I think that was the last of them. So they should all have windmills except Gold. And I love Goldhoff. Just like watching them fish. Yeah. Oh, Subbates finished their windmill. Good. Nuzlo finished their windmill. Oh, we got, gotta make sure everybody's filled their forager's hut. That one's not filled. That one was almost filled, but wasn't completely filled. That one's filled. That one's filled. Aha. See? There's always one. Trying to pull a fast one on me. Alright. I think that's about all I'm gonna do tonight. So we made it through the winter and we haven't starved. Actually, we're not dead yet, but we do have some approval loss here and there. I think all in all we did alright over the course of the winter. Constructed a lot of windmills. Like a ton of windmills. And I kind of fussed over this one a lot. And someone needs to get these logs because I couldn't figure out where to put my Molotovs. But we're getting there. You know, it's getting there. Got two windmills up here in Ekanal because that's just what we need. Like, there's just so much. So much grain being produced. Oof. Oh, little auto save there. want to take a little smoke break for a second. Kind of let you guys watch, I guess. Got a lot of people here. The sun coming up looks so gorgeous. It is a big town.
No, it should absolutely be placed over there.
No, it should absolutely be placed over there. No. No. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I might just call it here. Been enjoying my gameplay. Been enjoying it on Twitch. Getting a follower today, Mrs. Cake. Thank you, Mrs. Cake, for coming. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's really cool. Alright, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna check one more things. I want to make sure everything's working properly on this end. Yeah. I don't know. Alright. That's how